This video will be about the murder of Charlie Kirk. Probably a long video. So I'm in downtown Fort Myers, of course. The free parking spot. Like, isn't that funny? Come all the way. Okay, so yeah, YouTube is like, God, like all of them, like it's they know what it is. I'm gonna start. All right, they're all fucking lying. All that shit got set up. It's not some like random person, whoever it is. If it is like that guy, they works it. They works all the shit. All the stuff surrounding it, all the tranny stuff, and now you gotta hate them. Like, the thing is, okay, so here I am out on the street, right? And where do you see anyone going out on the street? Like I have so much more video too, if I got any encouragement. I got hours and hours and hours. I can make more videos like this. You see what it actually is. And I'll tell you the time. Saturday something. This one's fucked up, man. Saturday, where's my phone? Come on, this one's right. There we go, 4:52. Yeah, man. God, man, everything's just fucking running undercover, running all the shit. So, if you have something like that, you say they're investigating, they find it undercover. Or they used to say, oh, the Russians, right? Like, so you could have those accusations, it doesn't get banned or it doesn't, even though it's like insane, it's like intentional lie, the Russians doing the Trump thing, I mean. Like, gotta pull my pants up. Just an outright fucking lie. And it's all made on purpose. It's not just lawfare, like warfare law. It's like this side. Trump's in on it. Trump's the whole second thing. Hillary Trump, the whole thing. However the hell they got to do it. And this Charlie Kirk guy, however that happened, it's all like arranged. Now, I went to the Trump rally in 2020. The one that was near the border of New Hampshire. It's still in Massachusetts. I think it's just inside the border. It's at the airport. We had to get a shuttle bus. Well, regular buses drove us there from a parking lot. Oh, and I put that up too. I think I didn't cut anything out. So maybe Charlie Kirk is around there. No, that is empty here, man. And they maybe we changed it around. This is Saturday too. You gotta do that. Like bingo, and like all that. Yeah, it's kind of fake. And you see, yeah. God, man. Like, it's easier when I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm not used to it. Like, walking and talking. Okay, so I don't go out. Like, if anyone went out on the street, this shit wouldn't happen. If they went out and filmed that rally, or it would be a whole different way. Regular, and no one does anything. There's no Secret Service police with auditors or anyone that filmed them. And they were doing crazy stuff when I was there in DC in 2016. I'm the only one who does Secret Service police. Like not just auditing, but just filming them. So no one fucking goes to DC, sees Secret Service police, or whatever, fucking labels their video on YouTube. I don't think that's YouTube. Just doing something. It's just there isn't that. You'd think all in a fucking great big country there'd be stuff for other police auditors or just doing something with police. Like, you can look it up. It's not there. Down Fort Myers, it's just me. And you got that Chuck Bronson And it's like a kind of a YouTube creation, and so with it. And, God, man, maybe my mouth's gonna dry. See if I get out a good backpack. Probably can't get a good backpack at the thrift store. I gotta go fucking get one. What do we got? Hendry Street, right? This one I gotta go up. Maybe my mouth is already dry. I brought my gum. Okay. Man, this isn't getting, not a lot of information yet so far. Yeah, and information, accusations. Well, like YouTube's at fault. And you already know what it is. They know it's all lies, man. Look at how they handled George Floyd. They know that. That's like a murder. That's a deliberate murder. They're messing with his diaphragm. They don't release the body cam. You can't see it on YouTube. Of the agent officer. The little bit that's there. It's like does blurs and stuff. Like body cam is scene by scene. It doesn't like edit and interpret from one frame to another. Body cam just does frame by frame. I think it's old style. Which is the kind of camera I wish I had. However good it is. It'll take a lot more bandwidth. You know, and then you can interpret later, but I think it's frame by frame. But it's got like weird stuff and stuff blurred from the last frame, and it wouldn't do that. It's like been put on purpose. And because everyone's fake. They fucking know what it is. And they're making sure he doesn't go and stop it. Because they got his whole diaphragm all shit behind the fucking car that they're choking him out with. His diaphragm. And YouTube fucking knows that. They blacked out that whole neighborhood, all the Street View, Google Street View. And did the same thing with Caleb murder for part of it. And then tell me I can't do anything there. And that's the whole court thing. Murdered her. And that's all the police and all the stuff setting that up. Then they murdered Kendra. And so God, man, they just don't let anyone out there. They're not out there. They fuck with me in a certain way. They fuck with me, and I'm supposed to. They do shit, so maybe I could sue them. I haven't actually tried it. For payoff. But like they set all that shit up, and it's all like it's Secret Service, Trump, everything. Then Trump's ear. I got like I got that video taken down, and they gave it a strike, and now they disappeared all the history of that. And they did the Elliot Roger. That's the other one they did. The other video they did on me. And fuck. And now it's all fucking no evidence of it. When I look, I don't say anything. Only the lonely. I think I've been through. Only the lonely. Oh God. Yeah. So the Trump's ear, they have Secret Service that did that. The Secret Service did the Charlie Kirk thing. It's the day before 9/11, of course. You know, so it's like they're just going to put their signature on it. They're not hiding it. That's the thing. Because all this stuff could be going on and be a secret. I mean, like, but they leave it like that. And the only reason I even know it's all fucked up is because they're fucking just saying it. God, man, yeah. Nice. All that, man, right? They ain't as busy as they used to be. And all these guys, they're all just in their lane, man. They're all in their lane. gonna be like this. And it's all like this. But that was like a good time, man. He used to run the wood chipper here all day. He used to just run on the wood chipper. That must have been, right? That was such timing, right? See what I mean, man? That was good time. Wait, look at these guys. Oh yeah, you got these guys. He had some things, man. Yeah, man. It used to be like South Boston, man. It would scare me. I'm from Boston and they were scary, man. They used to keep the wood chipper running all day long. Outside the store. That was some funny stuff. Yeah, they used to put them in there. Yeah. They used to keep the wood chipper running all day. They keep something running. They keep a noise. Okay. See these guys. But it's like, yeah, I'm telling you, man. But it's like, yeah. How do you, my condo. How do you get that? How do you do it? My condo. You get the energy. They probably on purpose, man. They're for real too. I think they see that. Yeah. They're still like that. My condo. Yeah, man. I've been here for a little while. What has it been? A few months. God. All right. Yeah, it is what I say. It is, man. You see how there's no footage, right? The Charlie Kirk thing, right? Probably not. And look what you got for George Floyd. All the street view has to get removed for decades. It's erased from history, all those fucking neighborhoods. Damn, man. And, God, and they fucking know it too. Damn, I guess I'm not giving a lot of info, but I'll just keep with it. I'll stick with it. This is what it'll be about, okay? I'll make this long ass thing. You have to bear with me. But, like, it should help me think. Help us think, right? Isn't that beautiful there? I wonder if it's publicly owned or something. That's so cool up here. Look at those stairs, like that. Isn't that nice? But let's go this way. Like they wouldn't have done it. They wouldn't be able to do it. They would have done something else. Or it wouldn't be. It's like, how can it be I'm the only one that I'm the only one who does YouTube. There's nothing else. Like, look it up. Okay, who does Secret Service police? Like, just, fuck, what is it? And, this isn't my normal. I got to get dragged out to do this. All this shit. Fuck. Could even be the bad, you know, that they had to do so much shit to get me out here. Now I'm like this. You know? And then the only public facing, you know, like, I guess, not surveillance samples, not surveillance, everyone else is coming. Kind of like this, and it's like, and it'd be like with everyone else, you're getting public. And man, there's a line. See, now I told you I predicted this stuff, didn't I? I said, who else was doing trannies? What? Just random, right? Oh man, cigarette. I got a cigarette. Man, that'd be so risque, man. Back in the 50s, he comes home with that. He's 14 years old. Man, anyway. And I think I'm gonna smoke a pipe. I think I'll be smoking a pipe now. Man. Wait, they're coming back out. He's coming back out. He's got to go home now, I guess. That's pretty good. Man, you got good calves, man. That's not easy to do, right? Those are real, right?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of guys, yeah, they had to fuck around, man. That's what Arnold said. That's one thing.
Played soccer.
Yeah, I could, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to do, man. And you see, I used to watch all that stuff. They probably are. That's probably that. That's what that is, man. Where you guys from? So that is what I said, man. Because that's not easy to do. They're kind of weird too, weren't they? But maybe that's what we. Who is it? Oh, he doesn't have that depth, right? Like that's one thing Arnold has. You know, if you have your bicep in you. Yeah, they probably are. These are the bodybuilders too. That's a real bodybuilder. Dude, probably from the thing or something. Because, like, see YouTube. All that Del Rey stuff and all this stuff. It's cool. Anyway, I'm kind of fucking broken apart now, man. That muscle, you know, you do your biceps. And it bumps up, and like how close it is to the elbow around, or is it this long ass ligament? You know, big ass tendon that goes from your elbow up to, you know, like flat to your muscle, then it's a thing. Like, and if you just get it, I guess it's not as aesthetic, right? Okay, man. Yeah, but like, yeah, YouTube will just fucking lie. Doesn't care. Man, I saw like, okay, there's some Jordan Peterson thing, some old video. Sad to look at that. And it's like, and so he's talking to Charlie Kirk. It's little bits of that. Oh man, it's so douchey. It's so fake. He's like, he won't shut up. And Charlie Kirkberry said to him, it's like, yeah. He's like agreeing. And they make a big deal. And those guys who know it's all a lie. Camille Paglia and Jordan Peterson, they know they're setting all this up. You know, and Jordan Peterson is the original who has the opposition. That's his own guys. That's all part of the same shit up in Canada. Man, I guess okay. Talking over this, like, and then YouTube will say, like, man, it's some special thing that, you know, you can't have. God, it's empty here, man. It is empty. You know, yeah, man. It's really empty. Damn, man. Okay, you gotta be like that. I gotta be something. Yeah, probably is what I said. You know, how would it be like, okay, yeah, maybe. Yeah, so I was thinking, okay, running a lot of undercover, like, okay, and the idea would be to get into the court. It's all about, right? I mean, really, it's all about Jesus Christ. Or like, it's all about that, getting access there, that side door, and slipping around. And then if it's a day when they're not doing it, like they do run it anyway, so it doesn't look weird, or because some of that it's gonna be all run, but then not going into the court. So in a way, it's not randomized. It's all this, that, and then not going into court. Is that? And there's a lot of reasons to go in the court, and you get to see something. I don't know. Right? In different sides. And good both sides just end up de-escalating. We don't need to look at it as much. But God, man. So yeah, Jordan Peterson had all the fake people. It's all fake, man. All those people that come after him. Oh, you didn't say I was a girl. I'm so angry. You don't call me ma'am. Like, and it's not true. It's a lie. Jordan Peterson on it. He admits it, like I said. You know, with all their cuckoo stuff. And then whatever, you know. And what else is it? It's like there's some politics. I go to these things, there's no politics, man. It's all like this, might as well, you know, and like, well, they have actual sheriff people and stuff. And it's all, they used to run more stuff too. But then I guess I can get to mix the real thing. But God, man. But gonna do that. What was it? Okay. That's all like all their stuff, like for and against. That's all just these people out on the street. It's all the same thing. They just don't probably try not to mix it up too much. Or actually, they go to their undercover on their own on the other side or whatever. But you can see them, they're so hokey, they just collapse. They don't put any real politics behind it. See, it's not like they mix it in with politics. It's just, they even do that on purpose. There's just trannies in the bathroom, like stuff. And then they're gonna like run opposite. Like, first you gotta be punished for being against it, and you're punished for being for it. Or you did some, man, how you dare do it or something. God, you see, they don't, I'm not sure if they get it to, you know, like they're obvious, self-evidently fake whenever I see them. That's the thing. And I don't think it's just an artifact of it being fake. It's like a theatrical, kabuki theater. Well, you guys see a lot of videos. And used to put a lot on. So yeah, it's kind of empty. Oh man, I keep all this fake. It's all fake. But there's no one here. And it's Saturday. Okay, it's like they don't hide it. From what I've seen, and God, they're even real. I've been around where they're really into the thing, but it's kind of like they got a thing where they will, like, you'll get lobbied, a bill can get passed, or there's something, because they're, you know, they're radicalized. They get radicalized, in touch with it, and it comes from that, like early on, the stuff that started, maybe 1990 or maybe a little before. You had that people going door to door, to get, at least in Massachusetts. Like, and there's something you can sign up to, something voter rights and different stuff like that. And you get paid like this minimum wage level. And it's something. Always being run by a Democrat Party and all that. And you just have tons of that. And then other stuff. And it kind of, like a lot of it grew from that. This from the Antifa stuff. Sort of the fake stuff. And they'll work all Social Security and all that stuff too, of course. You get payolas. And so, see, I'm wondering how people can believe it. I think I just saw it and I realized, okay, how can anyone believe it? It's obviously fake if you don't. Because when people don't know, they don't study it, right? Like, I watch some football and it would be, I wouldn't know if it's fake, something, but if you watch it, you know. Like if you're doing some professional wrestling type shit, that kind of obvious. Like I see it like that, others won't. You know, it's like that. You really have that divide in society. And you have all the social media, it's all controlled. But they don't have anyone. No one is putting video And you don't hear about it either. Like, oh, I had my... Like, say like if you just had your camera running in your car, there might be an expectation. Oh, then I walked by, I picked my nose. I didn't know this guy with a camera in the car that it's on YouTube. So that could be an issue. And if you're just standing here with a camera, you can kind of... It's self-evident. Filming, and that's more proper. So then you have to have someone dragging themselves around with it. I guess you are. But there's nothing on YouTube, man. Okay. And nothing. On YouTube, they're fucking responsible because I fucking one video I took down, they took down was like it gave me a strike was about the Trump the shooting. The guy's ear shot, and then the guy dies. And that's Secret Service. That's so fucking obvious. Secret Service did 9/11, and they obviously did this other thing. They'd be all up over there. And the guys would be running around with Secret Service, get all training with Secret Service during the election. So they didn't have to hide it. That's how they do it. I wouldn't even know. I could look at what's my little videos. Maybe the opposite too. You never know. Never go there. Oh, so obvious, right? Oh man, I'm trying to get him like they're all integrating with Secret Service. I think Secret Service isn't hiding it. And they're not hiding 9/11 really, in a way. Not all the way. Now they make it cuckoo, cognitive dissonance. They open it up where there's still me like this, but it's like everyone has to like, instead of me going, I don't know what's the stress. It's like I'm saying like the sky's falling or there's something. And like you're in the movie, the part where the sky is smoking a little bit, or the stuff's coming down. The sky is breaking up a little bit or something, right? And little bits of asteroids. And then I'm saying it, and they're trying to be like, no, it isn't. It wasn't announced yet. No, like that. So keep it a little bit like that. And me. And then they got like, what? Is a poor, being right is a poor substitute for a lover. They keep me fucking twisting, man. I'm gonna live in all this shit, man. What do you guys think it is, man? Cambodia. So no one, like there's, man, who knows? Maybe my YouTube is fucked with. Like where I see it, whatever I see it. I don't know. Man, I took this one YouTube channel and started fucking with it. The stuff was flourishing. The guy just here. Well, he's more here now. And he's like, it's gotta be about me now. And it's like, I'm such a douche, I unsubscribe. It gets annoying. And I know, once I know they're fucking doing shit. And it's just CGI and shit. And it's the same, it's like a variation on the... Actually, it's cool. They got it down, it's that camping one. Where he's got the CIA dad guy said. They're out camping in the Everglades, in the outhouse. The light guy turns the light on to the outhouse. Oh God, in the background, that is so great. That is so sick, man. But they gotta be a piece of shit. And it's empty. I don't think much. I guess it's like the emperor has no clothes, right? And then, as they gotta say, and you sure to think it, but it is. And they're keeping it like the emperor has no clothes, right? So you could just say that. Or, yeah, like that, kinda, yeah. And they don't say it, no one says it. You don't get to hear anyone say it. My stuff will get blocked and banned, and I get threatened. God, man, they're gonna be like that. Yeah, there's no one in the rest of it. What was I thinking? Oh, I was just thinking of Charlie Hebdo. Oh, you know, Charlie Kirk. It just reminded me of that. Remember that? So all that stuff in France. Well, I was getting played, right? And that's that Al Qaeda stuff. That's that Al Qaeda stuff. They did that. I guess it is, man. Wait, what are these guys? They got something. Because it's like, we gotta get, oh geez, it is, man. I never knew these guys were down here. Hold on.
You hungry, man?
No, I'll have some water first.
Yeah, we have water.
Yeah, let me see you guys. Yeah.
Three ice cream.
Yeah, you guys. How long has this been going on? The food and bombs down here.
Wow, I can't believe how fast.
How long has this been going on?
2 months.
Yeah, okay.
It's like odd. It started in July.
Yeah.
That long.
Wow, man. Yeah. Because I was up in Boston. Yeah. Damn, man. Man, some of the last scenes I got. Well, Eric died a while ago. I mean, he started it. You know what I mean, right? You know how it started.
Huh?
You know how Food Not Bomb started, right?
Yeah.
Up in Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Eric and stuff. A grumpy guy. They're Predestined Nuclear Power Plant. Okay, so which one? The New Hampshire or the Pilgrim? I can't remember. Now that's, I'll point it that way. Because I was doing a video about, I was going to do, what's the Charlie Kirk guy, right? Usually I don't do this, but I was analyzing that. But, so Eric, it gets started, what is it, like the, anti-nuclear, which is kind of odd, and then it kind of goes away. You guys are young, so you don't remember, like, everything was timed right. We had,
No, but I got the book.
we had Chernobyl. I mean, not Chernobyl. We had 3 Mile Island. But the movie had come out. Like the movie, that was a big deal. The China Syndrome, right? Then it's Chernobyl. So people were freaking. And they were still in the Cold War when you have to worry about that stuff. And that's all set up, probably. Man, this is like. Oh man. Oh God, what's it gonna be? How's it gonna work? I was saying, see, try to get these guys to do it, right? And we could go be on one side or the other or some fake thing, right? You couldn't do it. You try to get these guys going with some fake stuff, it wouldn't work. Some fake politics or something, right? If you guys try to get you guys going fake politics, it wouldn't even work. You guys aren't even political. That's all a lie, man. So no economics, nothing. It's all this fake stuff. I go to those things, they crumble apart. That's why they have nothing down here. Because they were going to do a little bit more hate crime, but I was going to it.
Yeah, but I got it either way.
They don't hide it though either, that's the thing. They bring the sheriff at the chase. Up in Boston, some of the last ones stuff, I did everything. We had we used to always call it May Day Parade. May Day. I guess so, man. Let me see. So we had the guys that go to Sarajevo. They go to Sarajevo, right through the middle of all the war, right? They're trapped in Sarajevo. One guy. And then he's got food up.
Yeah, we just load up here.
And he still couldn't infiltrate us. He still couldn't get in. You know what I mean? He went through Sarajevo through the whole war. For real, man. And he'd be like, I gotta do I'll do that. I gotta go to the Hare Krishna temple. I'll stay and wash all your pots. And I'm Mr. I don't know. He's Eeyore, a little bit like Eeyore. So he's perfect for over there, I guess, right? But
Also, do y'all want to hold on to these bowls?
man,
Yeah, you can put them in the bin probably.
but no thing. You know, see, they don't let anyone out. That's the thing. I do the street. There's no homeless. That's all fake, dudes.
Stuff, so if you got anything you don't want to hold on to.
No one's homeless, or I mean, they're homeless. Actually, you got for real, but they're doing it as a job. They're told that's where they gotta go. You know what I mean? And they do that. And you don't really have the food at the people like quite like
I'll take one.
man. Oh yeah, I'll have another one. Thanks. Yeah, that was cool,
Yeah,
man.
if you don't want to bring them back, I'll probably take them too.
Yeah, one time.
Just stick things in my garage.
Thanks. Yeah, one time they were talking to me, and he said, "Hey, you gotta go to Central Square, talk to some guy. Get on retard money, get on Social Security." So I go up in that office, and the guy was like, "Oh, cool. He would have just done all the paperwork. It could have been like blah blah blah." He gave me a pass, but it's like I don't want to lie too. And then they started acting, and it'd be like, but they're ready for all that track. They had that all lined up, and they run all that stuff down here. The thing is, I don't have any curiosity. This is so cool, man. Are you guys online? Your schedule or anything?
We started an Instagram, but I don't think there's anything on it.
When do you guys come here? When did you?
We're here every Saturday at 4:30.
Okay. Yeah.
I forget. Like I'm kind of used to just like loading up a completely filled.
Yeah, it's right, weird. They started with an anti-nuclear, so I get all that, and then get all that, and that can get them in with some security because they got to go and trespass on site and different stuff, and all that nuclear stuff you don't hear about now. And really, that's all fake. They got nuclear power. They got nuclear plants running. If they don't say, they got a whole economy.
I did not bring that with me. I don't believe I know. I didn't.
Yeah, these guys are cool. See, these are the actual guys. Like, these are the actual human beings. Like, that are... I'm the only one because I'm off by myself, man. I'm off on a thing. Yeah. Man, I got some of my pictures from up there. Last time, look at those harsh minutes in the winter. I can just put them up there with this Biggie Small music, you know, a couple of them. And it's like the lady with her earmuffs and stuff. Like, because they were doing something. Yeah, they had everything, man. They had me in Worcester. I thought I was nowhere, but that's the center of some things, and you can't see if anyone goes in there. And I ran the thing.
I think you're going with Kirk here.
There's just nothing going. It won't be like people have to know either.
Grab your phone, grab your phone.
See, that's what it goes. It won't be like they know. It won't be like they have to know. You know what I mean? It'll be a phone. I look at my own daughter walking down the street, and she like seems like, well, you know what I mean? It's just like attitude. This, that. Probably look at myself to be something.
Things of water, take it to the car.
You're not supposed to think. Like, there should be the high intellectual everything. I used to not know anything. I'd go to all the communist stuff. Maybe. And now I know. And now I know. It's so cool. See? Yeah, the guys, you got real discomfort. Everyone else will fake discomfort. They can be like awkward. See, that's why they do. That's why they do a parody of awkward. That's someone will figure out. Sure, it's perfect. Dang. No, man. Me like, God, man. I don't even believe it. No, these guys are like, we're not and that came from God, man. Oh yeah, that one too. You got that. I guess we got this. Yeah.
Those waters.
And maybe. I guess so, right? I'm supposed to be talking to you. Well, you guys see what I mean, man. It's like, man, this guy looks like the thing, man. Let me see what this guy, oh, this is hard. Look at the guy that's like, oh, they make it look like that or something. Yeah, that one, yeah. They don't really say. They don't really say. They don't really say. I don't know. They don't really say. Maybe. I was on the camera a little bit. I don't know. I'm not really talking about it. Too much, really. God. And they'll have this thing, that thing, or then they can write something. Nothing, the news won't come around. Nothing, as soon as I get it. All the street, man, this is all it ever was, all the street. Man, there's nothing, man, everyone stays at their house. Why are you out? No, I'm tired, I'm at home. This is like, right, everyone regular, they stay at home, they're tired. So, right? It's ice cream bar or something. You guys got ice cream bars? Probably do. Isn't that funny? And that guy is like, I think. He's with a band. I know with a band, I think you think that. Ooh. Man. Signers are hungry. What would he do? No, build something. I don't know. I guess so weird. You see what I mean? No, man, because like, what's his name? What was his name? Link, that was his name. Yeah, he went to Sarajevo. He's in there for the whole war. He's like, I gotta be in Food Not Bombs. And I go to Sarajevo, right, when they're dropping it. Oh, then he did that with the Hare Krishnas. That's what he did. And he's like, he's always around. And it ain't working. It don't work, man. And I was getting attitude. I was wondering what's going on. I'm always like, what's going on or something, you know what I mean? Like, man. Like I was talking about Charlie Kirk. I don't like to be rude. I hate this. I hate being rude, man. But I used to think it was police. Like I first started in Boston. Really, it's everyone else. I was looking at the certain ones, undercover police, and they were. And now I woke up and wait, it's everyone around. Or this or that. Or they know all the real estate. Oh, there we go. We'll see. Ma'am. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, so he does that. I was going to say, dude, your shirt is so good, man. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's funny. So he's getting going, yeah. I guess you gotta put that. It is, man. God, I guess I was starting it. Well, this is it. This is how country we're in. And we mess around. And we dragging everyone around. So you gotta go here, there. Be here, be there. Do this, do that. Do the Food Not Bombs. Huh? What? What, do you need to complain? You want to come over there so you can complain or something? That's good. I mean, you know, I could come over there if you need. That's kind of cool. That looks like a public sidewalk, but it's probably not, right? This one of those. Actually, it probably is if you look at the old stuff. They'll keep you a little iffy. He wanted to complain, but it didn't work, man. He was hoping you guys would say, be like, hey, man, that guy, right? This is fucking the whole country, man. What? It's this, man. You're the thing is, that's what we got. That's the world we're living in, man. You know? I'm gonna like, I'm gonna get more. I know a dancer. I know all the shit now. You sign everything. I'm 60 years old now. And I do know. I know what's going on, man. You know what's going on? It's like they got another economy. They got the nuclear power plants. They got the big economy. That's just secret. They don't declare it. That's how they can have bailouts, dump out stuff like that, because they got it secret. You got Iran. That's all fake. They got nuclear power, and they work together. And they can say they're messing with them. Israel's bombing. Israel's in with everyone there. That war is fake, man. Just like the Russian-Ukraine war is fake. And they're building, tunneling. They got nuclear power, manufacturing. So countries like Iran sanctioned. Really, they got their secret power plants. You got North Korea's really big industrial power. They've always been working with them. That's all. North Korea has always been in a way the American thing. The China was an American and French intelligence, CIA and French intelligence project. You know, like they have no KGB. That's their guys. That's why you have that, and then you have capitalism in it so well now. So the only real thing you ever had is the Soviet Union. You know, early on, and then after, somewhere during the World War II, they got him, and they killed Stalin. It's the truth, man. All the way missing yet, you know. And it's like, and so you get like Venezuela, they got sanctions on them, but they're mining. And that's some places the mineral breadbasket. You got the oil, you got all this stuff. They're really mining, and that's why you got the weird Venezuelan and like. It's not drugs. I act like, man, it's drugs. It's ratchet, man. You got the hotel owners, Venezuelan. They're kind of weird. The son will be the drug guy, and they're messing around. That's just the chump change. It's nothing, right? They got all this stuff, and they got this whole other physical economy. And so they just play with this, manipulate it, you know. And everyone that's just running down the street, you know. Yeah. And then, fuck, man. Yeah, when I first came here, they would all go up to the third floor of probation and stop them after they placed. They gotta go up there and hit the corner. I'm trying to think I caught them maybe a little bit. Then they stopped me and they said, like, man, it used to be like, and it's cool. That's why I was thinking undercover things they have long because like, you get real cool guys. One guy, it's funny, I did a video. I'm like, man, he wasn't a cop though. He's like, he shook my hand. It's like ice cold. I don't know what it's a little bit. And it was cool. And it's ice water. And they run around the third floor. Now they stopped doing it. They're doing one thing. Everyone's out of town. Except I see you guys today. I mean, you got the official homeless, hardcore Navy homeless. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I don't know. They just haven't. Dude, every time I gave anyone money, it was like undercover cop. Like, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I got some change for you. Like, it's always been. And I feel like a fool in here. Is he really? Here, you can get it. You don't have to pay for it. How do you help me? I gotta, man, I don't know, man. Make a fool out of yourself, man. Get all up in here, man. What is it? Okay, so you get this. You guys like that? That looks like, probably what? I used to get irritated, man. That's like Kyle Ocho. A little bit to get version. A little bit, right? Probably would be, man. But they kind of keep it good, so it's not too much. Man, it's fucking depressing. What can I do, man? You see it. You see what it is. So they gotta be like, fucking. Man, it's like, sheriff runs it, man. The sheriff. And all the thing, and you're like. That's why I used to get. You know, it's also I'm on the wrong track before. Because you can't get it if you don't know it. You don't know what's on the fucking running. It's like, man, like who's fucking running, man? Because it wouldn't be, this guy's obvious, right? Yeah, it is that guy's doing some stuff. A little bit, right? You guys saw that. It's like Ocho. It's like Ocho, man. Look at that. Because they bring them right in. Yeah, it's like Ocho. Oh, you got the artwork. What is that? You got art. That's good. I was gonna say it's like guys like Ocho. It reminds me of Ocho, like you know Miami, 8th Street.
Okay.
That's kind of obvious. God, man, that's why it got to me, man. It's like straight up. There ought to be different sizes. It's not the same thing, right? Alright, I figured it out. They're putting up bombs. I haven't seen them in a while. God, man. And everyone's got to be like, I don't know what to do. I know it's something now. I know we got something. Don Johnson. Don Johnson, right? You know who Don Johnson is? Oh, the actor. Don Johnson, Miami Vice in the 80s. How do I do that, man? That probably doesn't mean anything. Oh, Jesus, man, it's not right. You know? It is, man. It's the sheriff's running this stuff. Sheriff and probation still running out of the 3rd floor on the court. You know what I mean? They're running it right out of there. Or, you know what I mean? They used to, like, not hide it. Maybe that's, like, to be flagrant. Because there's a certain flow. They did give her $10, not to feel like a fool. First I was saying, every time I ever get anything, it's like a undercover cop. I look back. It's like, oh, shit, I got it on video. You know, I got my... I'm like an idiot. And the guy's so sorry for me. And that's like all thing. It's like a certain thing. And then they I'll do it a few times because it's the embarrassing. And then it's like the dumbassedness because it's like that. It kind of works. Because they're just kind of catering. That's like what was I saying? Yeah, I gave her to. She was like, however much money. She was like, oh yeah, she doesn't use money. Oh, she's not like, I have $10 here. She doesn't use money for a fucking long time, right? It's like, here, this, that. It's not like I have money. You know what I mean? She doesn't do that. You know what I mean, right? She's like me. My wife pumps the gas. I don't go out in the store. I give her $10. I say, give it to me. She hasn't fucking done that in a long time, you know what I mean? And they're doing this shit. And you can see it. And because of the, I guess, a certain level of depression. All that shit in Boston, all the drugs, it was fake. Half of it. But you just put that one on. Let's get her nuts. I got one thing. Remind me, guys. I'll be. Some cards. So the boots. You have your boots. Yeah. You get those pull-on boots. I want to get some boots. Cowboy boot things. Not wearing with. Yeah. My socks, man. I couldn't go anywhere now, right? I can go through, right through. Everything's fake. Everything. Whole country now, right? You know what I mean? No one actually contradicts me because they want to be just, like that. Saying that. Actually, they do the opposite. It'd be like, you're gonna try the Kirk thing. They got plenty of money, man. Oh, God. I'll see you later. Thanks for listening. Oh, yeah, that's how I smile. It's good. Because I like the guys record because they, maybe you probably even know me. You're just like, I'm such a, see, I stopped looking at people. Like, and I don't look at my videos. So you'd be the same guy. And you're like, or even the same guy like that. And I'm like, man, I give people their privacy. I mean, I do this. And that's it. Other than that, like, oh, she had a nose too. One chick had a downtown. Who has a nose? Who had the nose? Sometimes they do that extreme nose, like go away early. It's like, no, we're not lying to you, man. Who is that? Someone up in Boston. Everyone going around, man. Yeah, it's that guy. Cause this is just, God, man. I don't know. It'd be so, oh man, you're gonna get it like, God. That's what it is, man. That's literally what it is. They still got this stuff going on, man. I don't know. And all they're gonna do is lie. See, Trump is just fucking lying. Like, God, man. This is like the guys. Maybe this wasn't it. Like that. I was making a video about Charlie Kirk. Because it's all a lie. You know, Secret Service did it. They're not hiding it. They do it the day before 9/11. They did 9/11. They did Trump's ear. Everyone knows it's all hokey and fake. How the hell it works. And even Secret Service, I was saying that like it's so obvious, but before I thought of, man, like he gets to hang around all the rallies. 2020 or whenever he thinks he started. Him and his guys, so they're all like in with Secret Service anyway. People are like, why are they there? Right? So it's a Secret Service job. They did the Kennedys, of course. And then it's like, but they're not hiding this stuff. They kind of showed that one too. Or they did. They did. But
Why do you think the Secret Service did it?
okay, well, you see this Zapruder film, right? And that came out years later, and they talk about it, and it's obviously been messed with. And you do see, and you go by and you see people like holding hands, like, Disney. And it's like, it's got signature, like, yeah, it's fake, it's all alien, right? And then she's like on the back of a limo, doggy style. But there's some other pictures where she doesn't do that, right? The Zapruder is probably part of that same thing too. And then she's like coming out onto the, Jackie O, she's coming out on the back of the limo, like that. And you look at, on the Zapruder film, at least how it shows, she's coming, damn, what'd she do? She starts turning before she turns her head. She doesn't turn her head, and it's her head. And at least it's saying that, you know, because they had she's like that. Time to go back and back to the limo, like that. And like, what's the part? She's just supposed to do that. And they're trolling everyone. What does he say? No, it's not me. It's not me. My wife was like, well, what if she is on it? You know, and I was like, no, not that. And it's like that. And like, right, you know, who are you going to believe? Me or Lion Eyes? They've been doing it right in front of you, right? You're like, wait. And then she's out, like, tries getting doggy style by Secret Service after that, getting work. Look at her history, though. You know, even if you know who they are, like, when they got married. Okay, so he's Oh God, what was he? How does it go? 48 when he's assassinated. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? 38. How does it all work? It's like 10 years. They got married, and it's 10 years later he gets assassinated. They've got all the kids, and she's like way younger than him. He was like 30. What was it? He was 34. I mean, sorry, 24 years. 24 hours. You know, some kind of thing. I'm not getting this fact right, but way big difference. And you look at her, where she comes from. Okay, she supposedly has some rich dad, not around him, not around the mom. Goes to these private schools. You know, the family problems, and who knows what. You know, they run her at the private schools, like God knows what. And then him and her, like he's been going through his whole age. I don't know. I'm 38 years old now. I'll get married. Right? He's been doing whatever he did, whatever the hell he did, and not needing it. And he's got to have her in the same bedroom doing stuff. Have a situation, you know. And so it's like that kind of thing. And they had set it up. That's like part of here. You can be president married to this, right? So it's like that. And it's like who knows what it is. All this stuff they would have had their whole like, you know, both campaigns. John Kennedy and his brother, but they would be all infiltrated. So it's really hard to say when you think the actual guy is not in it. But you know, it was him. But it's like. God, man. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, look at the Kennedy that, you know, they dropped in the airplane, they dropped him into the water. What was that during Clinton? Flying his airplane. Camille Paglia, that's one thing she said after she said she's a lanky clothes horse. Kind of dissing her. She's with it. I think they're not dead, the Kennedys, John Kennedy Jr., okay? I think they just, because they're supposed to be going to a wedding. They fucking take off down in New York. They're coming up. You know, it's like, you know, too much fog. I'll drop them. And then, like, that's the main guy. The little kid who's like with a, you know, salute. When's he coming to our wedding? Is he here yet? No, he's dropping the water. Act like you don't know. No, man, it's all. And like, then you think, oh, are they doing that? No. It's like he's of all the people, like, if there is such a thing when people drop out. You know, Andy Kaufman, right? You know who that is. Andy Kaufman is a lot of attacks. And he trained some of the undercover. Now, one of the super undercover police I got. You look up undercover Boston police gone wild. And the dude is serious. That's Andy Kaufman, man, training. That's all the thing, and they're not messing around. And so, like, maybe he disappears. So I think it's crazy, but I think he has it. You ever weren't Cuckoo Land, right? You know, so like you learn what it is. Maybe Princess Diana. Maybe like, then you have guys that volunteer to go to jail, get their disgrace. You got Prince Andrew volunteered. Anthony Weiner volunteered. You know what? Just start rethink that, relook at that. Probably Woody Allen goes all the way back when this thing with Mia Farrow. It's all fake out. To get that stuff started. And then you think, why do they do that? Well, if you're over in Pakistan talking to the guy, and you go, hey, it's a hard situation. Yeah. Okay, look at Anthony Weiner. Hillary runs. She's never going to be president. Really, it's Trump. She runs in. Well, we got stuff going on over there. You know, we can't tell you everything. It's difficult, right? Say, why do you run this? Why do you do that? And like, look, we're going to put our shit over here, right? We're in cuckoo world, man. You know, yeah, it would have been Secret Service that did John Kennedy. And you think it's like the basic thing is kind of not at all what they say, but it makes. He runs on the missile gap. We don't have enough missiles, right? And Nixon in 1960, Nixon had been Eisenhower's vice president for 8 years. It's supposed to just be boring, stultified Republican. They're not building missiles and, you know, doing space race. So he's right ahead with a Sputnik. You know, really what it is the generals have negotiated with them, and they're doing a lag and a drag, because otherwise Soviets would overrun Berlin. You know, they got the muscle right now. And they say, oh, you should talk about it. They do talk. You know, that's that. These fuckers, it's never been the liberals. It's never been that have been saying, oh, we can't fight him. No, it's the generals who negotiated out. Yeah. They gave him Cuba, too. And that's why you have it still hanging on. Because Castro's got his old, like, CIA connection, all that stuff. Like, that was always, like, them that started that. They gave it over to the Russians. They set up Kennedy with a Bay of Pigs and a Cuban Missile. That's all set up. And so when you have Kennedy goes through that, maybe you could run a guy with that. They give him this whole coalition is like, well, I guess maybe more welfare state, and and space race. And then Lyndon Johnson come in and be like, he can do that stuff here. I'll do it without having to hire any little Poindexters or whatever. Everyone who lobbied, like, they're just out in the cold. Like, Henry Ford had would pay high wages in his factory, but didn't want a union. And so there's some pricing point to that, and you have to study it like that. How does that work? Because it's not just, I had to pay a lot. It's like, no, you start controlling the stuff, and then they start to learn. And so they strip out. Everyone gets a rug yanked, but then you can just give it to them. Give them great society stuff. Do the war. Do the Vietnam War. And the war's on so many levels. The war's like, that's all the undercover goes out there. All the guys, anyone who's against anything or whatever, they go out into the jungles. And the French had already done that with Dien Bien Phu. When they, that was all on purpose. Some of those guys who are parachuting in at the end, the French Foreign Legion might have been dropping right into Dien Bien Phu around. Because, like, afterwards, some of them do escape. That's all the highlands, the Cambodian and Lao highlands. Right back up there. And they've been doing that. A lot of this undercover, the real shit's like in French, or has been, and it's in Haiti. And so you have that. There's just this whole world. I know what it is, because they don't hide it here. They like they do this, like, I don't know what they do with you, but with me they just like, they show it to me like in Cape Cod. And I realize where I came from, but the world we're in, it's cooking. They got a physical economy that they're lying about, like nuclear power plants, secret nuclear power plants. They got Venezuela. It's all under sanctions. No, they're mining it like a motherfucker. That's why. They get to do this kind of gas. No, it's all just locked down and like shut up, and they're mining, and then they can have secret economy. Manufacturing these machines anyway. And then if you take that theory and then apply it, like you go to the Hilton, and like, I always joke about the Hilton, but you go, you see the Venezuelan owners or whatever the son, he's like, he's a druggie, it's like, that's all this to be, where is this middle class coming? Where are all the Martha Stewart Venezuelan, like, where is that? Why is it them? How do they replace Cubans? It's like, in Miami, it's like, it's because Venezuela's running, right? An economy. It's a secret, naughty thing. It's not like, oh my God, man, send the drug dealer and I do something with the hotel, maybe, And then they can run on the street, everything, control of businesses, because any tax, like the big thing is like, how can you pay the tax? But it's like, all the tax you pay, goes to the federal government. On that end, they count all the CIA and stuff, counts everything you had to pay, and then ultimately talk, lobbyists will talk, be like, yeah, they paid, this much is flowing in, and so they can flow it back down the other way. And that's why you have crazy bailouts like that seem ridiculous. It's going to break the whole economy, right? How do you just throw money at the thing? How do you have the prices of houses go up and they have to crash? And you throw money in. How did it never crash the economy? Because they need that. They need that paper money to come in, like that, because they got that physical economy, like that. You guys are all getting watched too. That's the thing. I used to have, when I first came down here, you'd be having line of sight. You'd be like, every which way. And relay, they could do it in. And relay, quick, and then boom, boom, boom. And they all left. We got kind of broken out of here too. It would go around. They could turn everything off, man. And if you don't know. And there's oh my God, they stopped coming around here too. They left to go north or something. And everything fake out. I know. You'll be like, oh, here, I got some probable cause in here, and I can be here. And it's like, man, I'm just running it, man. I'm saying, God, man. And I first was doing it. Oh, it's undercover Boston police that was doing this. But Zach, I had Zach, his dad was harbor master. He's a thing. That was CIA. That was like, he's all the way CIA. Zach, like in my video, undercover Boston police gone wild. Yeah. But these guys go about South Florida. You got that Whether it's like big old submarines or something. We're calling nuclear navy, nuclear power. They're lying, man. They have their nuclear power. It was working. And you got the tunnels. They'll go all under here. You know, probably real tunnel system. You go up to. Oh god, maybe you go up that one lake and you go up. Because I'm thinking you head up. I don't know what Okeechobee, which way goes. You head up to, you know, that big lake south of Kissimmee. It's not named Kissimmee Lake, but all the Kissimmee River goes into it. And then that. And then tunnels and stuff, and then that's Cape Canaveral. And that's all, and that would be their center. No, I didn't even want to, they're not going for a little bit. It's like the Panama Canal, but it's like the submarine, there's potential. And even if it won't be that structure built, but it's like who owns property. And that's all these firms are doing. That's what all your bosses are doing. Even they're lying, saying it's this, they're all fucking around with their real estate. And it's like the Navy and everything's trying to get the fuck out of our shit, right? And it's like that. And they want to be on top of something. And what it is, they got played for a while, but what it is, it's wetland. It's going to be always water tunnels. So Florida's big, they're in that already. And the big major highways, you know, and stuff, especially off, because it's like they got it so in case there's nuclear exchange. Like just worst case scenario, so then they negotiate that out. But that's like, they have things that look like they're nothing, but if the shit hits the fan, they just like put some dirt and you come off the highway down to it. Then if that's near the wetlands and stuff. You know, crossing Kissimmee and they just do that. I think it's something like that. Then it makes sense what's in. And because I was in Worcester, Massachusetts, and that's because they put me there. So I had a job for a little while at this theater. They had a bunch of different kinds of things. And probably there being like tunnels, you could think, right? And they have a train station there, could be tunnels, right? And like you need to be dry on tunnel. Here's my theory, okay? Then you have the big dig right in Boston. You know, and that's okay, under tunnel that has to be dry, it's in the water. And all that overruns going through stuff and all the extra things go all over the world. And then so you have and this is just like maybe get lucky at those things, right? Plymouth County. You have the Pilgrim Nuclear Power Plant. Okay, so that's like Navy can go there, you know, that's it. And then a tunnel from there to that prison, that new prison. It's down low, and then all around that is old quarries and stuff. And so you think now you could finally. This is just a hypothetical or conjecture that I'm not really sure, but I really enjoy it too. It's yeah, the Navy doing you know, like with all the fuckers finding out, you get this extra that there, you know, underwater Navy tunnels from the prison to Plymouth and nuclear power plant. It's not too bad now to the water. And yeah, these guys are always using their prisons and their sheriff headquarters as that's the Navy's thing. It's kind of crappy. That's all the cool guys. And you go, you got to learn to see if who knows do it. And I know it's just like if you can do that 2 hours a day and you can go. It'll show different. They're just their physical form. Then you just say it. Like I've said it to a couple guys, and I think it is. And that'll cover all the other shit too, all the fire, all the shit. But okay, so they could be outright like I'm building tunnels, water tunnels. Oh, underwater from here to there. But it's not. Oh, it's just this situation. We need to get to dry land, where it's like. Around the prison, it's all the old quarries, and so it'd be like endless. Like, oh, here I am in my concrete and granite, all up through. Oh my God, they busted Charles Taylor out of prison we used to go up on the hill. I go tunnels right up through there, and then they'd be doing that, and the guys would think, man, they still need a dry tunnel. And then finally, they have to clue in, man, no, it's Florida. It's Florida. No, it's a swampland, Florida, right? Like they have to have it, and they have to have, even swampland. You need to do water, flush water, cycle water, and get the stuff out maybe, and then put it back. And the tunnel itself, they just run it through. Like they get this, they get the end result too. There might be like maybe not rubber, but like some burlap type, however big if it's coming for drones or for people, like that big and be that big. And they can roll it up, and the thing that sticks it through. and they just inflate it with water, with water pressure. And the water pressure can hold it to be big and hold off all the dirt, and they'll get things that like the dirt, can come off the outside and flow back, little things. And then once they get it open, they can run stuff through. They just keep it under pressure, but they can leave it for like decades by putting sand in it, pack that sand in it, and so it just sits there. So it's not expensive tunneling, and they get better. This is like dirt cheap stuff, and they just inflate it. It's like the thing, we don't dig, we squeeze, right? Yeah. That's about it. That's about the size of it, man. All right, see you later. That's about the size of it. Hey, that's a good video. That's about what. That's how it happened. I guess they'll like sell your Charlie Kirk shit too. But why do they have to tell the truth? Why don't they tell the truth? Why don't you just tell the truth? Nah, I'm good. That's like he's like made. He's like supposed to do. That's a discipline. Like he's like Ho Chi Minh or something with a smile, isn't he?